everyone, this is Rachel over at Moonlight Library. It has been a while since I've been here. I've been having a lot of audio issues, so hopefully this audio actually works. But also I've been kind of lazy, but not actually lazy about making videos. But actually I've been in grad school and I work full time. So maybe the video laziness makes sense, you know? It's a lot of work. Props to anyone who's able to do that. I was just watching New Girl. So actually I do have time. What am I talking about? I'm here for not a TBR. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore because it's been so long. I'm actually here for a book haul because I bought some books. So I was thinking, I've been in this really long reading slump. Maybe that actually also accounts for why I haven't been making videos. I've just a lot been going on. But whatever, you know? I'm here right now, you and I. I've made multiple videos and the sound has just been so bad that I scrapped the projects because it's like I'd have to recreate the whole video. And so here I am again. Stop explaining, Rachel. This is the actual book haul. Boom. It's kind of short, but you know, it's called stepping your toes in the water, a little toe touch into the water. Just a little dip, little test. See how it goes. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to take 5 of these books later, and hopefully this is my thoughts. Do a try a chapter challenge, you know, and see whether any of them pique my interest and get me to read a book. That'd be good. I'd really like that. I don't know what type of book I need. I feel like there's one in here though that I keep hearing everyone's like, you know, you try it and then you can't stop reading it. So maybe that's the one. I'll save that one for last because if it is true, I don't think I'll get any further with the other books because I'll fully read that book. God, I hope. Just really cross your fingers for me. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so we're going to start with a book I already own, or I don't own this one anymore, but I wanted to rebuy it because I really liked it and it was so weird. That is going to be A Wild Sheep Chase by Haruki Murakami. I've read a number of Murakami's books. It's kind of detective-y, but also super strange. And if you've read any of his books, you would know they're just like the weirdest things ever. So this one is mythology and mystery and one thing. 20-something advertising executive receives a postcard from a friend and casually appropriates the image for an insurance company's advertisement. What he doesn't realize is that included... I'm so bad at reading. Is that included in the pastoral scene is a mutated sheep with a star on its back. And in using this photo, he has unwittingly captured the attention of a man in black who offers a menacing ultimatum. Find the sheep or face dire consequences. You know, I kind of forgot about this book because I've read it so long ago. But I remember just being like, what the... It's so weird. Yeah, so I kind of want to reread it because maybe I should read another Murakami. But in general, I was like, I want to own it still. I still want to own it. Okay, next book would not be a part of the Try a Chapter Challenge. Also, I don't think I own this book, but knowing me, I actually might. I don't think I do. That's Night of the Mannequins by Stephen Graham Jones. I read Only Good Indians and I really enjoyed it. And I thought it might be fun to read a little short horror book. I'm assuming that mannequins come to life because that's the only thing you can assume with this. And it's so short that it's like if I read the excerpt, I'd basically have read half the book. So we don't want to do that. Obviously. Also pretty big font. That's upside down for you, but no spoilers because it's upside down and you can't read upside down. At least I don't think you can. The next one is Grady Hendrix. I am constantly buying Grady Hendrix books. I only have one up here. I think I usually buy his books. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I've been meaning to read this one for a while because I always enjoyed him. And it kind of I feel like it's something, it screams like Sookie Stackhouse novels, because I think about how her grandma was in that historical society and they're vampires and stuff. And but I don't really know much about this book, and I'm okay with it. I'm assuming it's in Georgia because there's peaches everywhere. And if you have peaches on your book and it says Southern, it must be set in Georgia, or else I don't know what you're doing with your life because I don't understand you. And it's okay not to understand people, but it's got to be set in Georgia. Okay, so that one I'm going to try a chapter of in another video. And then these next 4 as well. I really think I got it. This one is called What Big Teeth. I have no clue what it's about. I just thought the cover was so good looking that I couldn't help but buy it. I was like, this, I think it's also on my Goodreads to read list, but I don't know what it's about, or at least I don't remember. What you see isn't always what you get. That's what the little thingy says, the blurby. My grandfather's face was the one I remembered most vividly from childhood, but I didn't feel the way I used to when I looked at him. I was afraid. What is this? It must be about werewolves. Or some sort of monsters. Oh, it's a Little Red Riding Hood thing. If you've ever been to one of my TBRs or my my book hauls, you'll realize that I don't actually read the synopsises. I just kind of make up what I think it's going to be about by reading random sentences, and then I'm like, that's it, because I don't really like to know. I don't want to read the whole thing. Sometimes I will, but sometimes I don't. Okay? So this is what we're feeling, and this is how we perceive this book. Yeah, that's it. Okay. An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. I love Hank Green on TikTok. I just really enjoy him. He is wonderful in every way. I think this is about like social media and stuff. In New York City at 3 a.m., April May stumbles across a giant sculpture like a 10-foot tall transformer wearing a suit of samurai armor. Together with her best friend Andy, she names it Carl and films a quick video for YouTube. I think some weird things happen in this. I think there is a sequel as well. I've heard a couple people say they really like it, but also Hank Green is from my neck of the woods. He went to high school around where I live, so there you go. Hank Green. Okay, next one is Sleeping Giants. I think there probably used to be a cover on this, so I think I got it for a little bit discounted because it's just like on the side. Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Nouvelle. I don't think I could potentially tell you what it's about because there is no excerpt and no information on this. Whoa, it's all interviews and like it's all case files of some sort. I know it's sci-fi, so it's like the interviews look like this. Can you see it? So that's pretty. Can you see me? Okay, so that's pretty cool. Let me try and look it up on my phone because I feel like I'm doing you a major disservice if I don't have any information whatsoever. That is just rude of me. Rude. Sleeping Giants. You can't just know it's sci-fi. It is the first in a series. I did know that. The Themis Files. I'll read the first 2 sentences for y'all. 2. No more, no less. A girl named Rose is riding her new bike near home to Deadwood, South Dakota, when she falls through the earth. She wakes up at the bottom of a square-shaped hole, its walls glowing with intricate carvings. What? That's all we're reading. Okay, that is not what I thought that book was about. I thought there was like a spaceship. Like it was all on a spaceship. I don't know how the case files come about. That is so weird. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, lastly, the last book is the one that everyone says, oh my god, it's so good, you know, and it's not the one that everyone, like, I feel like everyone's talking about two of her books right now. I hear about this one maybe a little less than the other one, but it ends with us. I don't even, is this romance or a thriller or like, I really don't know what genre this is. I have no clue. Lily hasn't always had it easy, but that's never stopped her from working hard for the life she wants. She's come a long way from a small town in Maine where she grew up. She graduated from college, moved to Boston, and started her own business. I think this is, yeah, it's kind of a romance. But I don't know. I keep hearing everyone's like, oh my god, it's so good. You know, you pick it up, you read one sentence, and you're like, boom, boom. Let's read the first sentence together. I'm kind of interested. Maybe I should do this in the try chapter thing. I'm going to do that in the try chapter thing. You don't get to hear this first sentence yet. Yeah. Okay, so it ends with us. There's a crushed flower. Innocence is broken. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen here. Okay. So those are all the books that we got today. Hope you enjoyed. Booktube. That's not an outro. Thanks for joining me. I'm wearing a Deep Space Nine shirt right now, if you can't tell. Isn't it cool? It has Cisco on it. Yeah. So that's what's going on with me. So there we go. I hope this audio worked. We'll find out soon, and I will get mad if it doesn't. Yeah, it really it's frustrating. It's just truly frustrating. So, we'll see. Bye.